Guns, violence, kids caught in the crossfire, parents blaming the city blaming parents. Crime scene investigators just arrived not too long ago looking into the scene that happened at this house behind me here. Now, police say that this is not the first time they have come to this house for domestic disputes between Clark and his parents. I put together a map here showing more than 60 local smash and grabs that have happened, both successes and failures. Hearing the words "you have cancer," to say the least, can be quite shocking. And when it comes to cervical cancer, black women hear those words more than any other ethnic group. 3 overdoses a day. That's what Lorain police tell me they average, which means they need to use these drug testing kits more often. This memorial was set up in the front doors of the police station earlier and was moved over here later this evening. Now, while it's relatively quiet right now, all day starting this morning and throughout the day, friends and neighbors have been coming by to pay their respects. Mike, moments ago, Cleveland Metro Parks and the Cleveland Fire Department found a young black male floating on the water here at Perkins Beach in Edgewater. We are still waiting on confirmation if it is indeed who the family says is 13-year-old Shad Howell, and they have already been prepared for that possibility. All 4 guys that I sat down with, all hiding their identities, told me they view the city as a war zone, and the crushing reality is those caught in the crossfire are simply collateral damage.
This right here, 12 guys. You know, we got a couple straight slugs. Does anybody come through, you know, I'm gonna hit you in, yo.
Protection, always a priority.
That's like life insurance.
What's life insurance?
That gun?
No matter who's in the way.
We've had a couple of summers where kids have gotten caught in the crossfire. What is happening there? What are we just not seeing the kids? What is that?
I think as far as that, they just like a casualty of war.
They say most of the shootings we hear about part of a payback cycle.
How big are retaliation shootings here?
That's what it is all the time. Like 100% of the time, that's what it is. Like it'll literally happen like this. Say me and him get to arguing outside the store, and he beat me up. All right, you beat my ass for sure. Now you're not making it home tonight. I'm gonna go around the corner, I'm gonna get my gun, I'm gonna blast you, and then I'm gonna go about my day.
And they say the younger kids are trying to prove themselves, getting even more reckless with guns.
They the ones running around here. It ain't no youth centers around here for them.
You know, they put money into the wrong things. They put money into the stuff that's not gonna help the youth in the community.
What does seeing the homes do? What does that do for your mental state?
It kind of rip your heart out. It's like,
it makes it so like they don't care about us.
That's forcing us to eat each other instead of putting us together.
But their bullets are still flying.
It's sad, though. You don't want to see nobody, no kids, no innocent people, period, get caught up in, you feel me, that type of stuff. But it happens because it's war.
A year ago, I told you about Alice Day, the day when sex traffickers and pedophiles parade around this teddy bear symbol, trading tips and tricks on how to get their next victims. On this Alice Day, Dr. Jesse Bach's new study exposes who these perpetrators actually are.
A lot of times we think of them as an other.
But that's wrong. The profile, typically a white male, varying socioeconomic status, and mostly connected to law enforcement, like officers, firefighters, and public officials.
When you think that this is a crime that's hidden in plain sight from trusted people right around you, that's very difficult to stomach.
They hide behind who they are and what their title.
Living most of her life as a human trafficking victim, Annette Mango confirms people she thought could protect her wouldn't. Instead, they participated.
And they would say that they're human too.
Alice Day does exist and is alarming. Dr. Bach says human traffickers are on the prowl every day. He says parents should be talking to their kids about giving consent and what that really means, and telling them if they feel something weird, be sure to tell someone. Cutting the tires, unbolting seats, altering the taillights. The ingenuity drug mules are using with their high-tech methods of concealing contraband is making the jobs of Ohio State Police much more challenging. Take this truck, for example. 6 kilos of cocaine were found in the taillight, and officers had to do a series of complicated switches just to unlock the light and get the drugs out. Take a look at what I had to do. Turn on the car, hit the defrost, put my foot on the emergency brake, adjust the seating, and then voila.
And while nothing materialized from the traffic stops we saw, Lieutenant Combs told me that's normal because the drug trade can be unpredictable. The officers tell me their main focus is on Interstate 71, which is where a lot of the contraband comes in from the southwest and heads east.
I sat with Renice as she reminisced about her nephew, Shad Howell.
And I'm talking as though I'm thinking he's there and he's not there.
And now, in the midst of her pain,
I want to cry, but I'm so angry.
She's riddled with confusion from both the group home and the county.
How do you not call me and tell me that my nephew wasn't worthy of you calling 911 on time?
Overcome with emotions, she wonders why he was near the water in the first place.
And I want y'all to know I'm angry because she didn't ask us. And I would have told you Sean don't know how to swim.
Renice says that the group home did not reach out to her until 2 hours after they knew he was missing, and she has yet to see or hear from anyone from the group home since that time. If you are interested in donating to the family for funeral services and arrangements, you can go to our News 5 app. In Edgewater, Lauren Wilson, News 5.